So today we're going to do something different and we're going to review the Canon G7X Mark II. So I got this last month because I wanted something that was light, compact and offered high quality images. And compared to my EOS 650D, then it was definitely much easier to carry around to film our daily lives. So this review isn't meant to be too technical. We just go briefly through the specs and take a look at what's inside the box. And we'll focus more on the functionalities of the camera. In fact, most of this review is actually shot using the camera, so you can have an idea of what the footage looks like. So here are the specs. So we're going to look quickly at what's inside the box. As you can see, it's a relatively small box. Look at the sides. And then the back. I bought this from Japan because it wasn't selling inside Singapore yet, so I had it shipped over. So what we have inside are some documents, we have the manual. It's all in Japanese, but you can also download the English version online, so no worries about that. And most importantly then, you have the charger here. So you have the flip out socket here. In any case, then the camera charges via USB as well, so you don't have to take out the battery if you don't want to. So that's what the camera looks like. It's pretty compact if you compare to the size of my hand. There you go. There's a grip over here at the right side, so it's easier to hold. And it's rubberized as well. And if you can see, there's a turning ring here. This turning ring, it's smooth as compared to the previous version whereby you have the clicks. And on the top you can see the different functions here on the dial. There's also an exposure ring here. You can adjust the exposure for the videos or your photos. The on off button over here and your shutter button over here. There's also the microphone over here and the flash is over here. On the left side of the camera then you see a little button here that you can press down for the flash to come up. And there's also the Wi-Fi spot here. And as for the flash, then you can adjust it up or downwards depending on how you want to shoot the flash. So on the other side of the camera then you have your Wi-Fi button over here, as well as your slots for the HDMI port and the USB port right on the top here. So at the rear of the camera then it's quite a simple design. You have your screen over here and your record button for recording videos, your dial over here, playback button as well as your menu button. And the difference between the G7X Mark I and Mark II is that for the Mark II your screen can be adjusted in this manner, all the way up, or you can also adjust it this way. So I won't go through all the menu items, but you can see it's pretty comprehensive. So as I mentioned then, I use the camera mostly for vlogging, so I won't focus too much on the photo functions of the camera, but more on the video functions of the camera. I'm holding the camera away from me at the moment and with the screen flipped up so I can also see what's behind me. So the camera performs really well in brightly lit conditions, and you can see that the focus is really well even if I move around. Still pretty much focused on my face. And you can also use the touch screen to adjust the focal point. So if I want to focus on the books behind me, there you go. And then I can then choose to focus right on me again. There you go. moving from a brightly lit room to a darker area, then the camera performs reasonably well. It takes some time to find the focus, but then it does pretty well as well. Let's take a look. So you can see it's still focused on my face, and it adjusts the exposure as well. But of course then this is really dark right now. So there are many other functions I haven't touched on, and obviously then this review isn't meant to be exhaustive. So if you'd like to know more about the features and capabilities of this camera, then please do check out the other videos in my channel. I do highly recommend the Canon G7X Mark II, especially if you're like me. You like to film clips of your family, of yourself, of your travels, of your daily lives. And it's easy to carry around, it's light, it's full of features, and at about $800 in Singapore then you get pretty much a good value for your money. I hope you found this review useful, and I look forward to more reviews to come.